Well, it was quick word by first responders that saved the life of a family dog overcome by smoke inside a burning home. They hooked the boxer up to special equipment to breathe life back into him, and we'll meet them and the happy owners in just a moment. But first, here's their story.
He's not breathing when you guys brought him out. He was barely.
It was a race against time for these firefighters to save this four-legged member of the Neal family. Pouring out of the back of this Long Beach, California home when they arrived, fire and smoke. The Neal family was out running errands, but their beloved dog Elmo was home all alone. As smoke filled the house, the firemen raced in, and that's when they found him, a 60-pound boxer lifeless on the bathroom floor.
IVs, giving him oxygen. They put him on a heart monitor. It's just amazing.
For nearly an hour, the rescue team used every tool they had to keep him alive. Elmo was suffering from severe smoke inhalation and had a faint heartbeat. They used this doggy oxygen mask specifically designed to fit over a boxer's muzzle. As they continued pumping oxygen into him, slowly and miraculously, Elmo finally started to regain his strength, his will to live intact.
I've owned dogs all my life, and I would wish something like that to happen to my dog.
Completely revived and rested, Elmo is now at home with his family. And despite a small limp, he's happy and healthy.
Those guys yesterday did an awesome job. They did a real nice job, and that dog is alive today because of the actions of the Long Beach Fire Department.
He summed it up. Those firemen did an awesome job. And joining us now are Elmo's owners, Sarah and Mark Neal, and two heroes from the Long Beach Fire Department who helped save him, Paul Rodriguez and Bill Noda. Thank you so much for joining us. And Sarah, I see you're not letting Elmo go. It's such an unbelievable story, but can you describe how terrifying that moment was to come home and not only see your house on fire, but also Elmo lying there appearing to be lifeless?
It was devastating. He really is like my third child. I was just heartbroken and so scared.
Mark, I know you have two kids, and Elmo's a big part of the family. Can you tell us a little bit about his temperament? What kind of doggy is he?
He's a nice, mellow dog. You know, he likes to lay around the house. Any spot he can find to is nice and warm. And if I'm anywhere lying in the bed, he comes right next to me and wants to lay in the bed with me.
And Bill, we want to turn to you. Awesome job that you and Paul and the rest of your team did there. Can you describe to us how you actually were able to revive Elmo and what device specifically you used?
Yes, my part of the rescue was actually the primary search, where our engine company goes in and searches for victims. And it was actually my fire captain who found Elmo on the bathroom floor and called for me to help pick him up. So I picked him up and brought him outside, and at that point I gave Elmo over to the paramedics, Paul, and he actually resuscitated Elmo.
And we understand that you have the resuscitation device there with you. Can you show it to us?
Yes, actually Paul has it here.
That's right, this is the device that we used on Elmo, and as you can tell, this has a specially designed mask that's used for canines. And we were able to put this on Elmo when we brought him out. And we used this device, what we call a bag valve device, to actually assist breathing for Elmo. And he had very limited respiratory effort at the time. And after doing this for several minutes, we noticed that Elmo was starting to slowly breathe on his own. And at that point, we just used the mask alone with some oxygen and helped continue to just provide him some therapy to see if he could survive on his own.
I had no idea that there was such a thing as a doggy respirator. I had no idea that this was a problem that you encountered so frequently. Bravo, great work. I wonder what Sarah and Mark might have to say to the guys who rescued their dog.
We owe our lives to them. Long Beach Fire Department, they're our angels and our heroes.
Mark?
These guys went above and beyond Call of Duty, save our fifth member of our family, and we're grateful, eternally grateful for what they did to save Elmo.
It's so true. Having been a dog owner my entire life, they really are part of your family. So we're happy that this turned out well for you. What a fight Elmo put up with, and also to the brave firemen. Thank you so much for joining us, and we're happy to meet Elmo.
Yeah, big thanks to Elmo. He's definitely a mellow dog. He stayed still pretty much the entire interview.
He's kind of shy now, not turning towards us, but let him look at the men who saved his life. So
Paul Rodriguez, Bill Noda, Sarah Neal, Mark Neal, thank you, all of you. We really appreciate it, and congratulations again.